Alright. This much quicker today. Why did I do that? Oh yeah. The door, please. Ow, my back. I was just getting ready for work, but then all of a sudden my back started hurting. I promised Quinn I would go and help out at his fruit stand today, but I think it's best if I rest here for a while first. I can't just stay here and hold everything up. I want to ask Quinn what he needs me to do. That will help me get prepared. Thank you. Should be fine after a short rest. How far is it? Storm suddenly stopped. No. It's good that they stopped. Yes. But it's all too sudden. I came up with so many contingency plans. Are we not going to get the chance to any of them? No. Contingencies include ways to scatter the people in the wild to avoid the storms and teach them how to survive. We're going to teach them to set up basic camps, do pest control, avoid beasts and monsters. Never mind. Rather than take our chances out there, better to remain safe within these walls. Yes. Some of our investigating adventurers have informed me that there are monsters congregating in the Whispering Woods. Almost everyone is out investigating and I must remain here to command them. Traveler, can I count on you to clear those monsters out? I will leave it to you then. Don't worry, you will be compensated fairly. No, thank you. Oh, this looks like really tough work. Michelle has enough on her plate already. Let's help Quinn finish the job off ourselves. Then let's beg him to give Michelle something that's a bit more manageable. Hopefully Michelle won't mind us stepping in on her behalf like this. You never know. Where's my delivery? This is ridiculous. My fruit stall is all out of sensitivity. I ordered several batches a while ago. They still haven't arrived, and my customers won't wait forever. Yuri alone has come by 3 times already, and all she wants is 3 sensitivity. She's been a regular customer for a long time, and now I'm afraid I might lose her. I need to stay at the stall. If only someone could go and pick a few wild sensitivity for me. Really? That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Oh.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
Da, 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 da.
So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, yes! Let us pick!
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
Choose a gift for Lisa. Bloomers. Ragged old squirrel. Question mark? Question mark.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. Take a look around.
Eh?
There's sure to be something she'll love. Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
I'm confused. Fine.
This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable.
Sure.
After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Which means probably not very good.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
No.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
Ah. Alright, let's try this one.
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
There's no telling.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Let's look at all the items. So this is a good response.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. Doesn't she look lovely in those shorts? It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it? I wonder if you could find some other use for it.
Voodoo doll, have you lost your mind? What could I have possibly done to deserve this?
Okay, definitely not this one.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
So still... Ragged old doll. Ragged old scroll.
Me? You're asking me? I feel like Lisa is the well-educated type.
Uh-huh.
Ah, that's right. I heard she enjoys items of historical interest.
Uh-huh.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
Ooh, a rusty sword.
This is a new arrival. It took 3 adventurers to carry this big boy back from the ruins where they found it. It comes with a lot of history, as well as a lot of weight.
You do have strange tastes. If this is your way of saying you want to be my knight in shining armor, I'd rather you just say the words instead.
You sure?
Okay, so the
Can't
scroll it
change
is.
again once you've made your mind up.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love. This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
Who knows?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This
Depending on
is
the
a
person.
work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it.
Why, you're
Goodness,
welcome.
Is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
Sure. Oh, okay.
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order. So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Sure.
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Is it?
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Pick a dish that Lisa will like. And this
Good
bit.
Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure?
Oh no.
Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Are you now?
Shoes. It's been getting quite busy recently. Haven't you heard? There's a strange robber. You're also here. What does Lisa like to eat?
Yes.
She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Nope.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Is it gonna be stereotypical salad?
Eating salad is like piling on more and more elemental power. Raw, unfettered energy applied indiscriminately, with no elegance or control. It's the first mistake all magic users make when they're learning. But then again, if one genuinely had so much pure elemental power that they could solve any problem they wanted, that would be a different matter entirely.
You sure? Can't change
All right.
again once you've made your mind up.
Oh,
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
she made this super complicated.
I imagine that making a good vegetable soup takes good quality ingredients, cooked in the right order, at the right heat, for the right length of time. At least, those are the principles that apply when one is making potions. But from what I've heard, soup making was a popular pastime among the witches of the past.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Alright,
What does Lisa like to eat? She's been here a few times with Master Jean for afternoon tea before. I think she normally orders something vegetarian. A lady tends to eat cautiously on account of her physique, after all. On that note, I should probably be watching my own diet a little more.
that could be either of those.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are. Eating salad is like piling on more and more elemental power. Raw, unfettered energy applied indiscriminately, with no elegance or control. It's the first mistake all magic users make when they're learning. But then again, if one genuinely had so much pure elemental power that they could solve any problem they wanted, that would be a different matter entirely.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Finished ordering? Sit here, let's dine together.
That was the right
The
call.
ingredients are fresh. The Good Hunter certainly lives up to its reputation in that respect. Salad as a meal is a little bland, though. It always feels like there's something missing.
How dare you?
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Oh.
Gosh, all I can think about is Dee.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"? Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner.
Okay.
I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some
Oh.
flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Mist flowers, over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite.
Of course.
You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
Very true.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? You want my help? I don't know if I have the best taste in flowers. Why don't you go ask Miss Flora, the shop owner? I couldn't help but notice the flower on Miss Lisa's hat, though. I think it's a rose? Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? These roses were bought from a traveling merchant a few days ago. Miss Flora thought maybe someone would like them. This is the only bunch.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Where is this?
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Be safe. May the Animal Archon protect you.
A reward on the road. A reward on the road.
Why are these people so hard to find? Found me some Sincerias? Great, that should be enough for Miss Yuri. But it looks like most of my customers have gone now. This isn't a one-person job, it's... Oh, to give you something for your trouble. Hang on. There's no need for gifts, but we do have a request for you. Shell, seen her? Should give her a less taxing job. All I ever asked is that she watch the fruit stand for me. Oh, is that true? With no more customers, it looks like I won't even need her to do that. Please tell her to go home and rest for me. I'll go and chase up that delivery in a moment. Oh, it sounds like she is lazy. You spoken to Quinn? Nothing to do at Quinn's today anyway. Go home and rest up. Really? I should find something else to do. But you're not going to take a sick day? Take the chance while it's there. Stop and feel what is happening all around you. That's Lord Barbados' winds, still hard at work. We are blessed by Barbados. It's not a privilege we should take lightly. We all need to do our part. As for your part, what have you been doing? Why are you sweating so much? You are very busy yourself, but this is not a bad thing. The more we toil, the more we sweat. The more keenly we feel the winds of Barbados. Here, have this bottle of milk. Drink up and get back to it, for there is no shortage of work to be done in this world. You're one to talk. Welcome to Floral Whisper. You need anything? And the flowers does Lisa like?
You want to know what flowers to get for Miss Lisa?
Yes.
We're not particularly close, but she strikes me as a classy lady. Yep, it can only be the Cecilia. Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like? Ah, the Cecilia. Did Miss Flora recommend it to you?
Yes.
This flower is a lot of effort to care for. I hope that I've been doing it right. Otherwise, they won't last long.
Oh, the water slurping. I don't know if you heard that. I apologize.
But part of the Cecilia's charm is how precious and fragile each one is.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Yes.
Ooh la la, such fine taste. This rare flower is only found in Mondstadt's very highest mountains. If only you had picked them for me with your own hands, they would have had twice the sentimental value. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Yes.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was... oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library. But I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it
You asked
really
for it.
was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good.
That's so.
I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When
Dun,
did
dun,
Lisa
dun.
start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Better see Barbara at the cathedral if you're injured.
Moon pie.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we? The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Uh, yeah.
Never go adventuring on an empty stomach.
Oh. At least it's on the mini-map.
Be gone!
Freeze! What's the hurry? Don't push it. Cool it. Dodge this.
Hey, come a little closer. Hup, hee, hit.
Can't mess with me. Did you really just... Oh no.
Windblade!
Owie. Owie. Seriously, in this chest? Yeah.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Yeah.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
Oh. Let's open the chest.
Windblade!
Is this an answer from this world?
Bum bum bum. Can't win. Stop trying. I kinda wanna get that.
Be gone!
Come on, Spirit Tooth. Oh man. Oh. Oh. And you miss it. How do you miss it?
A reward on the road.
And I guess that wasn't too bad. Data.
Right.
That can be. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
No one escapes my sights.
Freeze! Cool it!
Reinforcements are coming. Nope.
Get him.
My. He. 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 Come a little closer. He. You. Yeah.
Not so hard.
I know, right?
I'll race you there. Windblade.
That's for backhanding me like that. Making sure. And we make it. Oh, dudes, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Wow. Don't you come at me. Uh, hmm. Ended in so well.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Now I Huh.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents.
Never know.
This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers. Stealing books is hardly the Hilly Churl's style.
Teachers Guild?
All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Oh.
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Just like that.
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
Don't mess with the librarian's books. Thief seems to be hiding inside the ruin.
It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
Bump, 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 beep, 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 bump, bump. Oh. That was close. Oh. There's spiky boys everywhere.
You're in for a little shock.
Of course.
Blitz. Try not to enjoy this too much.
Dun 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 dun. What?
No escape!
No. Uh, failure.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. You're in for a little shock.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Final tile, no.
Hey, look! It's an Abyss Mage! Lisa was spot on!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that just would. Okay.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
Library.
The librarian. Although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Hey.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Probably is.
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
That's it. Oh, to Lisa. Oh. Yeah, I was supposed to. It was up higher.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Tavat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
So many.
The Tavat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Tavat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
Yep.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow!
Souvenir.
Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs!
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Wow. Alright. I know this was a very short. Fortunately, I am going to call it here as a. No, it's only. I'm trying to flip my around. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully at a earlier. Oh. Stay tuned.